Questions?
Bob, you have any explanation?
Well, I think they played well. The explanation, Dave, really honestly, is we didn't prepare very well. They do a really good job in their zone of matching with you and taking things away from you. And I couldn't get our guys to buy in. I mean, we tried. I had Josh cut up film when we just got absolutely manhandled last year at home by St. John's to make sure that they understood what was coming. They beat us down the floor. They did what pretty much I told them was going to happen. And still we get it to 10. And KJ shot free throws pretty well. Truck has it, so I had KJ shoot free throws and he misses 2. I mean, if we get that to 8 and got the ball out of bounds, I mean, we got a chance anyway. I think it's a question of they played well. They played well, and we sucked.
Coach, when you're making that run in the second half, it's really Kevin doing a lot of the work there. Can you just talk about how he's played this year?
Well, I asked our guys that, all of our guys that think they're so good. I said, let me ask you guys something. Where would we be without number 5? What do we think our record be without him? I mean, he's been the most valuable player in the country. I mean, what he's done. And he's playing with all those freshmen who can't pass, don't pass him the ball. And he still, the numbers that he gets. That's pretty good when they can't pass him the ball. I mean, we're.
St. John's they don't have a lot of choices, but they started 5 freshmen tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How much have you seen that kind of thing?
What, 5 freshmen?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in 1991, I saw the Fab Five. Was it 91? Yeah. Or 92, whenever it was. Yeah. I saw the Fab Five. I didn't like that much. I didn't like this a whole lot more. They got some talented guys. They're talented there.
Any thoughts on Maurice Harkless, coach, for them?
He's really good. He's really good.
What makes him so good?
He's athletic and long, man. He's got ball skills. I thought he really intimidated us around the basket early on.
Coach, when you look at the way they were able to run their offense, their cutters, and they were able to pretty much get the shots that they were looking for, and their cutters were open. I mean, is that the best the teams run their offense?
Not just, when you get down by 20 like we did, you have to chase them. That's not a recipe for success. No, they do a good job. I mean, they want to shorten the game. They've got 7 guys and all those freshmen, so that shortens the game. And then they've got guys who can beat you off the bounce, and they did beat us off the bounce. And it wasn't. I thought Mo did a really good job, but Dom beat us off the bounce. Phil Green beat us off the bounce, and D'Angelo Harrison can really shoot it. He beat us off the bounce.
Bob, how difficult is it even still this late in the season when it's down like that early and you got to pull some of those younger guys in? Sure
have to do what to?
Pull them back in, make sure they don't just throw it away, and still got 30, 35 minutes left. When you spend a whole timeout, for instance, a whole timeout going over where everybody is, and we were going to try 1-3-1 because nothing else seemed to be working, and we had 3 guys in 1-3-1 and 2 of them weren't, and you just spent an entire timeout. They're really not into what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's honestly, I wish somebody. I probably should have played Dom more minutes. I thought of all the guys other than KJ, I thought Dom gave us pretty good minutes. I should have played him more.
he just, you know, he's not, he can't go real long. You know, I need to get him in and get him back out, but, and then put him back in, but, I don't know. I mean, you see it coming, you try to tell them, you try to show them, you try to, you know, I tried to explain to them how hard this league is. You know, we put up the league standings from before last week with, you know, Cincinnati was, what, a half a game or whatever, a game out of first place, and get beat twice, and then look where they are. And the league's that close, you know, but that didn't seem to affect them much.
But you got to turn around, I guess, and play Syracuse. It looks like Fat Mallow could be out for a while. Does that change their team at all, and make their defense any less intimidating?
Well, I mean, obviously I thought he was having a great year. I thought he was probably the best shot blocker in the country. I mean, when you have that kind of guy around the rim, I mean, particularly with us, I mean, we have a hard time jumping over our wallet, you know. So we're not the most athletic bunch, so.
Bob, do you have any desire to, or the ability to treat this game as an anomaly and try to forget it as quickly as you can?
I'm not very good at that.
Yeah.
It's not an anomaly. We got our butts kicked. You know, it's they're better than we were today.
Last question for Coach.
Can you talk a little bit about Truck and what you thought of his performance this season so far, what you want to see more out of him?
Truck's had really good games, and Truck's had, you know, some not so good games. It's almost unfair to Truck to a degree, because he is, you know, our perimeter threat, and when I think he feels some pressure to make some shots. I mean, I told Truck and KJ that, you know, those guys can't be bad and us win. Now, Truck was bad against Cincinnati, we still won. But he can't consistently be bad and us win.
When you talk about sort of the youth, where does he fit in that? Is he vocal? Does he need to be more vocal, or is he having a tough time with carrying?
You know what I've learned over 30 years of doing this? They gotta want to listen. You know, and I just honestly, I think kids today have such a, how do I put it the right way? They put a lot more value on their ability than what their ability really deserves. You know what I mean? I mean, you hear kids talking, they can't play dead now. I mean, they can't play dead, and they're talking about being in a green room and, you know, leaving early, and yeah, it's a joke. I mean, it's a farce. And you know, what do you do about it? I think that whole deal's been created for them. You know, it's just different. You know, I mean, they're competing, they're playing those games. You know, we didn't have those. We just had to go out to the playground and play. It's different. We got different kind of kids than what we used to have.
Where does that stem from?
You guys. But I'm not going to take the blame. TV. You guys.